Hey guys, what's up? 5-star here with turn number 7 of Operation Varsity. It's the Commonwealth turn, and I would like to start with some tech rolls. At the moment, I have radar, anti-submarine warfare, and improved factories all at stage 2. As I have only 2 rolls, I will start with anti-submarine warfare at A7 or higher. A1 wasn't successful, and next will be improved factories, A7 or higher. A10, beautiful. So improved factories goes up to stage 3. I'm not sure about Japan. I will cross-check this at the end of my after this video. At least Germany I know, and now UK as well, are at stage 3 of improved factories. All right. This is about tech. So next up will be the buys for the Commonwealth team. For UK, I have 29 to spend. Last turn I had 33, but I lose 1 IPP due to the coastal sub here, and another 3 caused by the submarine here in A51. So 29 allows me to buy the following units: 2 artillery, 1 AA gun, 2 infantries, and a airborne unit. So in addition to that, so we have here now 4, 8, 12, 12 and 9 is 21, and then I have here 4 more militias. So in total that will be 29 bucks. So this will all be spent for UK. Now, Anzac has 17 IPP to spend. They also lose 1 IPP due convoy rate here. So they have 17 to spend. They will spend it on 1 AA gun for Calcutta, 3 militias, 2 militia upgrades, and another militia. So 4 militias in total is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12, 14, 16. So I save 1 IPP. For the Anzac, they had 11. Oh, sorry, no, they had 9 IPP, but they lose 2 because of the convoy rate of the German sub here. So with the 9 IPP, wait a second. I don't want to tell you something wrong. Let me just cross-check the situation from my last turn. I think it was, because I have saved 3 IPP, I got 11 IPP at the end, so I'm reduced to 9, and 9 is a Lend-Lease mountain infantry to KMT via Hong Kong port, a militia upgrade, and a infantry for Sydney. All right, combat moves. Actually, I only have 1 real combat move and also a couple of escort duty stuff here. Here in this area, the western coast of Africa, I'm moving the destroyer from A48 to A51. Together with this destroyer from A46, it goes 1 to A48, 2 to A51, doing escort duty against the German sub here. Now, more combat moves are done here in the Atlantic. So this torpedo boat destroyer will move 1 to A19, and the destroyer in A19 will move 1 to A20, will stay on escort duty here. The light cruiser here moves back to A21, so he's not doing escort duty anymore. I'll keep this one empty. Same for the light cruiser in A21. No escort duty necessary because there is no sub which can reach A21. So it goes to the task marker on top here. I'll do a unit count at the end of the turn. There will be no combat movement this time on the northern coast of France. The Germans are too strong here and I don't want to waste units on Picardy. He can scramble and he has so many units now in Normandy and in Paris. So that's too much for me to handle. But I have a very interesting combat move here. So the units from eastern Poland will attack Bessarabia. I hope I can escape from the Polish territory and try to conquer the Bessarabia territory here. So there's one German infantry defending. I take this immediately to the battle board, so it's defending at a 4, and there is no terrain modifier whatsoever. So the British fighter together with the AA gun and the 4 infantry will attack. Bessarabia. We just got 4 infantry. Sorry for the shaky video here, but now I damaged the guys in Lubelski. All right. So the infantry is rolling at a 2. AA gun is not rolling because the Germans have no aircraft here. Let me just get my... one thing I forgot, sorry. One thing I forgot is that the torpedo boat destroyer here in M4 will move 1, 2 and 3 to A35. It can move that far because in Malta I have a major facility. So I can move 3 and it will end up here in A35 doing escort duty here. Yeah, that's how it is. So now let's roll for the battle in Bessarabia, and I hope I can win this battle without casualties. But hey, let's see. So let's start with the British infantry. Just searching for my dice over here. All right, let's do it like that. I have 4 orange dice for the infantry, and the green one will be the Polish or the British fighter with a 6. So let's see, I need 1 hit. Of course I have 0 hits, so maybe you can see it. The other die is also a 4, so 0 hits for UK. German defense at a 4, miss. Alright, second round of combat. And I have 1, 2 and 3 hits, so more than I need. Alright, German defend at a 4. And they score a hit, so I will remove. That's a good question now. I think I will remove. Let me check the situation there in Romania. Yeah, he has a couple of units here, so he might need the aircraft. So I will remove a infantry. So there's 3 infantry left. I had a green chip here, it was 4, so 3 infantry, AA gun and the fighter are in Bessarabia. Of course the fighter has to fly back somewhere. Let me just grab some chips here. So the Germans are gone here. So 2 chips and a infantry goes to Bessarabia. I think we never have seen that before. UK units in Bessarabia before the war starts between Germany and Russia. The fighter is non-combat moving 1, 2 back to Lubelski. We have 2 militias and the fighter now here in Lubelski. All right, yeah, gonna lose it. I think I thought maybe I have a opportunity to land somewhere else, but check the situation. There's no small island or yeah, another place where I can land. So I decided to land in Lubelski. And now there's the change of 1 IPP for the British. British are now at 27. Germans are down to 44. But because they get a bonus from Romania and Bessarabia, I think they have to get it back next turn. But for now, it's British territory. All right, more non-combat movements. Seaplane will fly back to Gibraltar. And the fleet here will stay. There's no movement at all. But in Africa, we have some movement. Well, the cavalry here, together with the AA gun, will rail to, so the, I can only, no, I can rail too actually. So AA gun will rail up to Cairo. The fleet in Sea Zone M8 will just stay there, waiting for the Italians to make their move. Then the cavalry will walk 1 and 2 to Rhodesia. I think, sorry, I think there was a mistake here. I'm quite sure that I moved this cavalry already last turn from Cape Town to Rhodesia. So I think it was here, and I can move it up to Tanganyika and from there to Sudan, just in case the Italians want to do something here. All right, then movement here in Asia. Well, I will have one strategic naval move with this transport. It will move from I-11 to I-12 to the Sea Zone here, I don't know the name, I-13, from there to P-61, P-69 and P-70. So in total 5 movements here. Don't get confused with these chips. I have to clean up the board a bit so it stays here. More non-combat movement. I will bring the infantry from Western Australia to, I think it will stay here. The infantry from Sydney will walk to New South Wales, and I will keep this chip here because there will be a new infantry during the place movement, place unit phase. Okay, think that's it. So let's do placement of units. I start here in Australia. The infantry goes to Sydney. The militia upgrade will be in Sydney too. So one more great ship here. Hope you can see it. So in total we have now 3 infantry in Sydney. Not too many, but should be okay. I'm not sure that, I don't think that Japan will attack Australia, but yeah, you never know. The veteran is an excellent player who is playing very aggressive in the past, so let's see. Next up, the Lend-Lease for KMT. So this mountain infantry goes through the port in Hong Kong to Kuangtung. So it goes to this task marker. It's my 5th mountain infantry. So another 3 militia are here, 3 AA guns, 2 cavalry, and 19 regular infantry. Let's see, maybe we will see a battle later in turn 8, or maybe the Japanese player is bold enough to make the move and attack Kuangtung. Let's see. FEC, the AA gun goes, of course, into Calcutta. These 2 militias will be upgraded to 2 regular infantries. And I will place 3 more militias into Calcutta. now I checked the rules. So it seems to be that there's no limitation of militias in home territory, but as FEC does not have a home territory, I think the limit here is 3, so the IPP value of Calcutta. So that means I can only have 3 militias here. So now we have 5, 6, 7 regular infantry, 1 Anzac artillery, 1 AA gun, 1 fighter, 3 militias, and 1 Gurkha. Okay, what more to plan? So these 2 upgrades we already did in Calcutta. And this militia will go to Benares. No, I think it isn't necessary because there is no air transport. So we will place this unit good question. Yeah, let's just put it in Hong Kong. Now you see there's not much space left, but that's the way it is. Map is too small. Okay. Moving on. There will be 1 artillery placed in Cape Town. This artillery will be placed in northern England, up here, together with the existing infantry up there. Now these units, the AA gun, 2 infantry and 1 airborne. I will just replace these units, these 2 infantries, with chips, and that means we have 2 more in London. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular infantry, 3 militia, 3 marines, 1 fighter, 1 air transport, 1 medium bomber, and 1 airborne. And the AA gun and the airborne will also go to London. And now we have 4 more militias to place. 2 of them go to northern England. It's too far away. And we have 2 more militias to place. So this one goes to Scotland, and the other one will go to southern England. Let me do a quick unit count here of this task marker. We have a coastal defensive on top, a light carrier, 2 transports, 1 battle cruiser, it's the one with the orange chip, 1 battleship, 4 heavy cruiser, 2 light cruiser, 1 sub, and 1 destroyer. Up there, Scotland, 1 militia, Northern England, 1 infantry, 1 artillery, 2 militias, Southern England, 1 militia, London, mentioned it before, 5 infantry, 3 marines, 1 fighter, 1 AA gun, 1 air transport, 1 medium bomber, and 2 airborne units. Gibraltar has 2 infantry, 1 militia, 1 mountain infantry, a seaplane. In Cairo, no change. 5 regular infantry from the British, 1 infantry from Anzac, 1 motorized from Anzac, 1 militia, 2 colonial infantry, and 1 AA gun. All right, I think this is it. Let's see what we have here. UK gets 27 plus the usual 5 plus 5 from Suez and Iran. So I am at 32 now. Anzac has 7 plus 2 for their bonus, 9 IPP. And FEC has 14 plus 2, will end up with 16 IPP. All right, next up will be France. This video will also be coming up soon. All right, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.